Alright, today we're going to install flat out. Just an extra precaution, although I had installed Mr. Tuffy liners in these 4-inch fat tires yesterday. This is an added layer of protection. Real easy to install. Remove the core from your valve stem, set it aside, pull the top up. There's a hose inside, and it's a quarter bottle per tire for a dirt bike, which is obviously comparable to this. And there's gradients on the side of the bottle, very easy. So let's get to it. First thing is, remove the valve stem cap. Hello, Kelsey. And you can let some of the air out first. What's that noise? What is that? Go get the squirrel. Go on. Go on. That's Kelsey the dog. Named after our beloved Jason Kelsey. Once you get it down low enough, there's not a lot of pressure to push it out. But unscrew the core. Be careful, don't let it go, because it'll pop and fly out. You don't want to lose your core. Once you get it out, there's your core. Do not lose this. Let it go all the way down. You can hear the tire collapsing, and we've got a flat. Remove the cap at the end. Where the gradients. Oh, look at that. Boy, that tube almost fell into the hole. That would be a problem. Okay, put this over the end like that, and we're gonna go 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of the bottle. Squeeze it on down into the tube. And that's about, I think, about 1/4. Nope, we got a lot to go. That should do it. Right on the nose. Okay, pull it off. Set it aside. Take your valve core. And slowly, do not lose that little bad boy. Where's my valve stem? My valve core remover. Right here. Put it in. Screw your valve core back in. Nice and tight. And refill with air. But first we'll do the other tire. Ooh, that's really flat. And now we'll do the front. Kelsey, come here, girl. That should be enough. See? Just about perfect. Pull this off. Reinsert my valve stem. Take my tool. And reinflate the tire. And we should be good to go. All right, now it's time to reinflate the tires. Luckily, I have one of these battery jumpers that's also an air compressor, and it gives me a hands-free inflation, which makes things a lot easier to set the pressure as well. These tires are anywhere between 10 and 30 pounds. Obviously, the softer they are, the more squishy they are, and the more of the tire meets the surface, and the harder they are, the easier they roll if you're going to be doing a lot of street riding. When you're inflating, you want to make sure the bead along the tire is set. Usually the bike should be suspended, but normally you'll hear a pop when the bead sets. Let's see, compressor. We've got this set for 28 pounds. A little bit loud, but I'll edit out the sound. 28.4. Plenty. Remove the compressor. Replace the valve stem cap, and you're good to go. You really need to ride around, also coat the inside of the tube, but it stays in a liquid form, so it should never freeze and should last, I think they said 10 years. 10-year life of the tire performance, so hopefully should be good. It's not bulletproof, that's for sure, but I don't have a lot of the goat heads that unfortunately plague fat tires in like the Southwest and along trails. They stick in your tire and just wear their way through. And I can feel the bead over here. You want to make sure that the bead pops. I'm gonna have to check the bead on the other side just to make sure everything's nice and secure. We're at 29 pounds. Let's go.